Окей, we are ready.
Мгм.
Опять повторю, кому нужен перевод, нужно его специально активировать. Ищите кнопочку.
Let's bring our palm together.
Давайте соединим ладони вместе.
Inhale to begin. Om Namo Namo Om Om Namo Ad Gure Name, Sugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudevi Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudevi Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudevi Name. Good evening. So many friends, so heart is very touched by your presence and your consistence. Yeah, we have disrupted. The time is now through this summertime, and we are back as the time is accelerating. So thank you for being here tonight, everyone. And I think this is more and more important that we join together at this time of exceptional time for humanity in our evolution. So, in spite of all the outer turbulence, where are we ending? Where are we going? It's a big question. But I think, we used to teach a lot in our school already 40 years ago that, paradigm shift and entering the Aquarian age will shift so many parameters that we can hardly imagine what it means. So for over 1,000 years, 2,000 years, we were swimming in the water. And the state of water compared to the air element where we are now fully in is a radical change of pressure. If you swim in the water, when you're on the surface, it is one reality of the water. And when everybody who have done diving, you understand what's happening in your ears, and deeper you go and beyond 40 meters, it becomes very scary. We can hardly dive below. So it shows that just the compression is changing the element in itself. But now if we change the element itself from water to air element, it's absolutely a shift of reality. Remember, we're talking about the field, the 7 layers of the ladder of subtlety, which is like a sort of a description of a different subtlety in the field, which are totally based on a different level of compression, like if you go deep in the water. But this is in the space. So the space is full of plasma, And of course, where is the permanent etheric reality is definitely in that space. We call it element Akash. This is where actually is storage the wisdom of the universe, and the light in itself, the splitting of the white light into the 7 rays and other more specific graduations are all expression of very specific codes. And you remember the assembly, the law of the gunas, which is affecting the field, is the root cause of manifestation of form. So as we are entering a new paradigm, that means within the space, the cosmic space we are now, the pressure is different, and that means our reality will start changing in an absolute radical way. You know, we had these old stories of witches able to have occult power and abracadabra, they go through the wall. Maybe we go back to this stage, you know. The structure of the matter as we know it in the last thousands of years is very compact, very solid, and we only believe that a form I can touch is a reality, and this is all going to transform. We will not need to trust the only hard matter as a reality, but we need to realize that there is a code behind that. There is a wisdom, there is a consciousness that created together the mountains, the oceans, the planet Earth, and ourselves in our body structure. And that was somehow the transcendent message of Guru Nanak saying, Satnam, you know, true identity. As long as you are not connected to your true identity, all your responding and interacting is with a shape, which is hard solid, that looks super real, but will vanish in a snap. So your true essence, which doesn't vanish, who was there before I would say, the form coagulate of your shape. And then when this form will disintegrate and go, that substance, that bindu of consciousness remain traveling in the space and totally part of the field. So nothing changed during life, you know. It's not because there was before birth and after death, but through life, we are nothing else, just a manifestation of codes that are according to the creativity of this Bindu consciousness. And as long as you refer only in the subject of yourself, yeah, that projection in the 3D, in the age we are entering, you're going to get lost. It's an age of transcendental communication between codes to codes. We're going to learn new dialogue. I guess telepathic capacity are coming back. So we can just, you know, in presence of somebody else, sense the very essence, the frequency of the other one. And this is becoming more and more patent in terms of new form of relationship. We're not just lost in gender battles, and all these games are going to leave our planet because we are much more beyond gender. We are being. Human being means enlightened being. Where is it? You know, where is it? So we are crystallized in the shape of bodies, but that's not who we are. We are actually living energy complex. As we aboard from the Kundalini Yoga that we call the koshas, and there are different frequency of our being expression, like the physical down-to-earth dance, but you have the emotional bodies, and you have the mind bodies, and you have the soul bodies. So these are like a Russian puppet within one, totally integrated, imbricated. And that what matter will be, how do we deal with energy? We are moving in a new field of manifestation where the density of the plasma, the compression of the space is relieved. So we're going to live in a space that is much, much bigger. And what you see around you today is the sign of the agony of those who are strongly believe in the heart matter only. So this is the fight for territories, the fight for power, and that game or war is over. It's going nowhere. So as you understand, we are deeply and accelerating, diving into a process of ending of the old paradigm. And in the 3 months to come, until the end of the years, and it will follow on, all the form, the people who incarnate this old system of power are disempowered. And we see it every day. So there will be many destabilization of the old order, much, much beyond any sense of politics here. We're not talking politics, we're talking reality of the paradigm shift. So things are crumbling down, falling apart, and the power of people who are holding the old is also going. So the thing is, what do you do with your energy? You understand? It is fundamental that you become responsible for the quality of the energy you vibrate. We have been created, human being, as a creator of energy. From the 5 tattvas, we are an incredible manufacturer of energy that we transform from different formats. But we produce energy. It's an incredible production of electromagnetic energy constantly. This body is an incredible creative body, but it creates frequencies, vibration, not only physical matter. Of course, you eat, you digest, and you maintain your cell system and your organs and relationship between them. But the whole thing is actually an incredible resonance to produce frequencies. So the frequency you produce, that bindu is the origin, intention, why you came here for. And you need to bring yourself into a place of responsibility of who do I vibrate? Is it the Satnam, the true essence that has no condition, no limitation, no bound to time? Or is it this fake puppet that constantly tries to survive and maintain itself? In Ayurveda, we tell the maintenance of the coherence of this shape is based on your meaning. The meaning you give to life, that's what keeps your coherence, your congruence. So if your life has no purpose, it's very urgent to find one that is not bound to time. A very high purpose based on very high frequency, very high state of being. And not only, Kundalini, when you just practice 45 minutes with very, very strong practice, combining sound, rhythm, and pranayama, you end up uplifted, yes or no? You go to a class, you come out, it's like, wow, what happened? What happened is you just uplift your state of being. But today is not optional. With there's so much, I would say, distraction outside, nonsense. In the field, you have these 2 types of codes, the generative code and the degenerative code. That's why we see these 2 worlds happening at the same moment. According to what you choose to create, the frequency you choose to vibrate, you are activating, promoting code, or decreasing code that's gonna destroy the reality, the shape that was there before. And it's really, really, I would say, emergency now signal but we don't have much time to choose because you are creating your reality from today. It's not dreaming about tomorrow. We don't know tomorrow. Nobody can vision it, what tomorrow will be. But you can be sure if today you anchor the way of living to produce frequencies that are high frequency of human consciousness, that's the world you contribute to create, the reality, because the plasma and the whole cosmos respond to that, especially when masses of people are moving. So at the moment, there is like a lot of, I would say, deception, depression, or like humanity is deceived from this whole hope we had in finding out the science research that we're going to understand life. And more we dig in that, more we understand that that understanding itself is misleading. We drop the connection to the Buddhi mind, to the wisdom, because we wanted to be specialized. We wanted to find out in details what the cells is doing, what the stomach is doing, and blah, blah, blah. But just imagine, for millions of years, human beings have been living without knowing any of this, and they were totally able to go through the time. So it's not a necessity, and it is not showing necessary progress at all. I mean, today we are confronted with a quality of life that is absolutely nonsense, and more people know, less sense make their life. So it's really about consciousness and wisdom. And that Buddhi mind, which can apprehend the reality in this totality and have an experience of understanding, that's what yoga is teaching. Satchitananda, I understand, but I cannot explain. This is the paradox. And if you connect to the space, and within the space to these codes contained in this plasma, you can start creating consciously a reality. And it's not that you are the master of the space, but you are a co-creator of the space, following the law of the space. And you don't even need to know them because they work by themselves. This is aeons that the planet Earth is rotating in its own unique way, the moon and the solar system and so many galaxies that we're never going to be clever enough to contain this in our little mind, but we can understand, make this experience of understanding and consciously resonate with the promoting codes, which you are in touch every time you are exalted, you are expanded and extremely positive, not with drugs, not with wine, but just with the frequency, the electric and magnetic field that you can resonate and produce in such a frequency that you are high. So it's a priority for me in this time to defocus from all the chaos around us, all the intox information that makes no sense, and stop trying to make sense out of that, to realize something is ending, and what is ending, I just bless. That made the ending end in the best way, and it will be. It will be harmonious. There is no ending that is, the chaos in itself is bringing the new. So things has to go, and the vacuum it creates will open the space of possibilities. I remember in this cosmic space, all possibilities are there. Absolutely, billions of possibilities. It just depends how we interact with that space. So this is the age of space, the Aquarian age, and it needs us to be trained now to control the mind and just open up the activity, the access to this Buddhi matter, Buddhi space of mind, where we are beyond entanglement, beyond the necessity to have a subject and a projection, but just to be in the object of life, which is just be alive, fully alive. So how are we going to create this reality? It's depend on our choices. What do we choose to implement? How do we choose to vibrate? What do we choose to create in terms of state? So you are responsible of your state of being. This is a very strong pillar. You are not depressed because of something, the economics, you lost your money, you lost your company. It's okay, everything can come and go. The thing is, how do you maintain your frequency no matter what? And that's where you can empower yourself and not disempower yourself with putting all your potential energy into things that do not work. There's so much things that go to hell, go to wall, go to distraction and scrambling down. Why would you want to put your energy into that? Yeah, this is a waste. So what is urgent is learn how to contain this incredible energy you produce every day through your practice of being in contact with your essence. So this is through our Kundalini Kriya and through meditation or through singing. You're gonna and pranayama. So these are very precious practice today. They can maintain your frequency. And then when you have produced this high stage of joyful frequency, maintain yourself through the day. You don't have to give up this outside because you are impacted through the senses. Remember, the energy, the creative energy in resonance with the plasmic space is not depending on your projection, is depending on your consciousness. Is that the level of frequency you vibrate, that's the communication we may have with the space. It doesn't matter how you go into your lower mind. So the utmost important is really relate to the Satnam, relate to the pure essence of being. This is absolutely essential. So how we can do that is by ourselves, self-discipline. This is very, very important. Understand that that connection is not automatic, otherwise everybody will be there already. So it needs the intention first to realize I am not the subject of life. I don't have to prove anything. And success is not measured in quantity. It's quality of fulfillment that will make you feel I am content, not how much you pile up. So that vibration of your psychic will start to be in resonance, harmonic resonance with the rays, with the codes that are creative codes in the universe. And then suddenly you're going to get supported. You're going to get new insight. You're going to get vision, excitement. You're going to, just the state of being high without taking any pills and any substance. Actually, opposite. If you eat less, if you are careful on the quality of what you put in this body and help your body to vibrate on highest frequency, that will help. Yeah, that's why we invite to bring this mung beans diet more often, and just go for steamed veggies. Something very sattvic food will make your body sattvic. Therefore, you're going to resonate to another frequency, and that will give you access to perceive other possible reality. Not dreaming, not projecting any solution to any problem. We are not here to fix the world. It's already on its way. It is happening. All we need is join the flow, not be an obstacle or to break through, stop the things, but break through your limitation and let yourself expand in the space. And definitely, the law of manifestation will always be the same. Wherever the psychic is focusing, you can be sure that's the field where you realize a combination of chords, and you create a shape. So the field of possibilities is not limited and far beyond anything we know. We just keep creating a reality based on what we think is real, what we think is solid. But just imagine all this is just an hallucination, that we could be much more etheric and totally transparent bodies with just a consciousness speaking to each other with actually hardly any physical shape or virtual physical shape. I mean, and millions of possibilities. So the first thing we can is join, support each other through harmonic resonance. That means we have been given that sort of practice sadhana. To keep up, you need sadhana. But you know, if you hit yourself, I'm doing my sadhana, I'm doing my sadhana, it's not going to bring you anywhere. Yeah, because your attitude and your choices is that I think that if I do sadhana, I'm a spiritual person. Yeah, this is another object and another projection. The question is, how can you fall in love with a practice of discipline that uplifts you? Yeah, this is the attitude of sadhana. And then I am in sadhana in a very high spirit to share with the world because I'm full of abundant energy that I raise in the morning, extremely positive. So I think I suggest that all of you on the screen today, and all those who couldn't be there but you know them, invite them to really keep up with this practice early morning when there is no disturbance, there is nothing going on in your surrounding, the earth is at rest, and then you wake up from love and true authenticity. You understand? Plug into your satnam, plug first before you start even. Connect to that essence of you, elevate your energy. And if you not elevate it, just jump, keep moving. Because by jumping and moving your energy, you start to make a change in your state. Your nervous system, your blood circulation, everything is activated. And that's what we do basically in Kundalini with more specific science and techniques that are very precise. But the main origin efficiency of Kundalini is that you move the energy of consciousness very strongly. And you need to do this every morning. It's not today an option. And I really invite you to reconsider the way you practice sadhana, the way you come and sit and be, I'm doing my sadhana. And just go into a kick into the space, you know, just expand yourself. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you need to activate your blood circulation, all the body system, and then open the space. And then connect with everyone. Everyone on the screen is here to contribute to manifest a new reality, a new paradigm of humanity. And we don't have to claim anything. We don't have to go for any sort of propaganda. All we need is sit down with ourselves, vibrate and communicate consciously with one another. The telepathic field, the psychomorphic field of what we create when we do this every morning together, if we dedicate that to the new human to come, even we are not yet qualified as a new human. We are still in the old stuff. We are still carrying many things. But all we are open up is to resonate with the new codes that are coming and resonate together to support each other just in frequency. So I think unconditional love and truth are the two values of the new human. They will look back and see how we live today, and they will say, no, I can't believe people were living like this. Yeah? And it's going to come in a snap, maybe in the next 25 years, it will be done. We'll be in another reality, a completely different reality. So we are here pioneers and alive and vibrating pioneers, and we need the solidarity to support each other, to keep track of our energy, contain this energy and resonate. Keep it resonate together to create this field, metamorphic field, where new skills are coming new perception are coming, new capacity of the human being are potentially coming to us if we keep ourselves in that vibration. So there are many great people who are really communicating in big scale, and they are like incredible scientists as well, like Greg Barden, Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Gabor Mate. They're incredible human beings who are very advanced scientific people who just had the same resonance. They all see the world in a potentiality. We are potentially moving into a new paradigm. We just need to prepare ourselves to drop our shadow attachment, all the entanglement, and just lift up ourselves, and we'll be in the flow. So shift of energy, that's for me one of the biggest priority. We cannot tolerate to let ourselves down, to go into this kind of moody things, shoulder down, and just carry the burden. We are not meant to carry the burden. This is not the purpose of life. And it's just depending on your decision, change your state, stay in your state of being constantly through the day, not only once in the morning. Today, it is so intense. The interaction between people, even among families, there are so much torn energy. Everything is splitted. So you need to keep your consistency. You need to keep this strong inner energy frequency. And then you become a sort of a source, a lighthouse. By resonance, you can influence others and not let yourself extinguish and let yourself be down, and let the intrusive energy that is decreative to enter you. And this is the aura body. And the auric body is a super good filter if you don't use the mind judgment and comparison, but if the density of the field is strong enough. That means the selection of your frequency again. So this is coming all back to the same. Everything is linked to your inner bindu, the essence of your true self. Yeah. So what we're going to see in October is many things ending, and it start, but also it will continue, intensify in the next 3 months. So it is absolutely enormous what fall apart. Really, really big. And it should not compress us at all. This is happening around us, but you need to keep your self-empowerment, your self-presence. And one quality is kindness. I was teaching a class last week on our weekly class about kindness as a virtue of the time. He used to say that if you maintain your kindness no matter what, and we will be exposed to really dramatic circumstance and very close to us. And if it is not next street, it is 3 hours flight from where you live. But these are extreme dramatic circumstances that we all witnesses. And then you can keep yourself through the kindness, open your space to include the reality in all impossible expression it may take. So it says, if you understand from your heart, if you feel and manifest the frequency of kindness, it says then the divine of the field, this incredible congruence of the field, will come and solve your difficulties. So you don't even have to pray. Yeah, when you're kind, it's like a presence praying. It's so strong. So don't compromise your kindness under no circumstance. If you lose your nervous system and you feel frustrated, angry, and desperate, just go or run in the wood, do something. Move first your physical body. Remember, fundamental energy for your frequency is in the physical plane. That's where we start. And from the physical plane, we can elevate ourselves and ascend the infinity consciousness. We have this amazing body that can open up the bridge for that. So what you know is I cannot drop my physical energy. I cannot just drag myself through life. I need to keep a body highly vibrating. And this is a must. So when the body is so strong and vibrating, when you are open to express your kindness, this is all root in this first bindu. We call it Kundalini cave. This is the bindu of a Nabi center. What is happening in the Nabi center? We call this certainty. Is like faith unconditional. A faith that shortcut any resentment, judgment, comparison, analysis. Nothing of that. I know that I know. This is in your Nabi. That power of certainty needs to be rebuilt and rebuilt and rebuilt every day. Every day we're facing situations that are shaking us like an earthquake. An earthquake emotional, earthquake of contradiction, of expectation. So many things happen. You need to bring back your Nabi in coherence and congruence with the truth, not the reality that is temporary, changing, but the truth that is permanent. So this is what I call certainty. That's a center where you take all decision. There is no space for doubt because you don't need to demonstrate anything. Anybody who tries to demonstrate something is a fanatic because you want to prove that you're right. But when you are in the center of certainty, you know what truth is. Nobody can tell you, and you don't have to describe to anybody. It's your birthright. You know it. What is true is true. What is not. Black and white, very clear. This is in your Nabi. So activate, realign the Nabi frequency. That's the first bindu. Bridge with your kindness, which is opening the bindu of the heart, the temple of your heart, where you can express this certainty with so much love and unconditional. There is no condition to express love. And then finally, it brings you to this cave of Brahma and light it, connect to the identity beyond time and space within the cave of Brahma. And this is when these three bindu are congruent. Your frequency is aligned. That's where you start resonating with the field of all the codes of creativity. So this is the practice, the foundation of the practice that I would like to share with you for this month, which is this how to realign and make the flow of energy congruent with the field from the Nabi Bindu, the heart Bindu, and the Brahma cave Bindu. So these are totally relating to who you truly are. And this perpetual identity or identical identity to the divine, which is your true self, when you start connected with that source, you produce a frequency outside that everybody can recognize. It will bring people a sense of comfort, a sense of they are welcome. Doesn't matter who. Yeah, it will make you live in the space that is harmonic resonance. Doesn't matter how complicated, difficult, and dramatic is your circumstances. You will maintain that resonance. So I think for this October, and of course it will continue, that the so intense ending and all the leaders of the world that is now falling are going to fall one after the others. And this will completely destabilize the balance between all countries all over the world. So the reshaping of all relationship, everything is going to totally transform. We just need to just be in the midst of this transformation so deeply, but connect to the flow, connect to the harmonic resonance, and contribute to manifest the new earth in a very conscious, authentic, and loving way. This is my prayer for all of you. And I think if you are here tonight, you are already doing this. I'm quite sure it's part of your longing that every day you give a meaning to this day, and the accomplishment of your unlimited self is your value and your way to rejoice the day. When you finish a day, you look back behind what this day was and consider how much did you manifest that unconditional love and truth. So let's go into practicum. One of the biggest intense technique Yogi Bhajan ever gave us for ourselves, he gave us so many. It's unbelievable how rich was his teachings and the tools. I mean, it's not a toolbox, it's a tool track. I mean, we have so many tools. The question is, how can we use them appropriately at the right time for the right people? So what I choose for us this month is really to start with Sudarshan Chakra Kriya, which is really a booster, like beyond anything you can think of, which totally remove, the first step is really remove any frequency of fear or worry. Yeah, this is the foundation. And this frequency keep on coming back all the time. Insecurity, power abuse, control, there's so much energy going on that phase. So you need to uniquely every day clean this impact of the outside world and just be beyond. It's not fearless, because this would be madness. If you are not afraid to die, I mean, so who are you? But when you are facing the fear, instead of that taking over you, you are using the energy of fear to build an incredible royal courage, which is very simple. I am established, I'm certain, I know I'm not limited, and nobody will contradict this ever. And there is no thought, no enemies, no darkness that can shadow your true center. So let's start by Sudarshan Chakra Kriya. I don't know if everybody knows this one. I think it's quite famous in Kundalini world. So I just remind you how to go for it. We close the right nostril and we inhale through the left, very long, deep breath to really fill up the energy of your three aligned bindus, but concentrate already in the Brahma cave. But what happened? Then we hold that precious breath up there in the upper chest, and we start pulsing the Nabi. And that reactivation of the Nabi is so fundamental. And that's where we will bring it into total balance. And when you conquer the breath, it is 84 times repetition of Wa E Guru, pulsing, 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 pulsing. So that will completely activate that button I was talking about, certainty. I know, I understand, I know it. Yeah, this incredible power of your presence, your divine presence, who knows what you need and bring you into congruence. So what we do is we Wa E Guru, it's like 3 pulse, and on each finger we can use it like a trumpet. That's the way the ancient yogi used the fingers. Wa E Guru, Wa E Guru, Wa E Guru, Wa E Guru. And that sequence, you do it 4 times, yeah, on the holding the breath. And then you have a long exhale. So exhale through the right nostril, fully exhale, and then inhale again. Long, deep, full inhalation, then you hold it and you start. You pump the navel, you don't repeat anything, you just slowly, slowly holding the breath, and you pump the navel in and out. Pumping doesn't mean breathing. You stop breathing, hold, suspend the breath, and pump the navel. Okay, let's go for it. So you will close your eyes, you use your right hand and the thumbs to nicely squeeze the right nostril at the base of the nose. So you are activating the channel of Ida Pingala. So we inhale strongly through the left nostril. Fully inhalation, bring the air up, diaphragm up, and then you start pulsing the navel. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Pump. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. And pump. Exhale right. Inhale left. Inhale deeply. Focus on the Nabi and just connect with this incredible power in you to be sure, to be certain that what is the truth with you, what is the true unlimited self, all your potential and capacity, with zero doubt. This is truly me, and I am here. This is my presence. Exhale. Let go. I guess we just did 7 minutes, about a little bit more, but just show you how powerful it is. He gave us this practice to go for 2.5 hours. You can do 30 minutes. If you do it in the sketch of the 3 practice of time is now, you can do 11 minutes, and we have 3 times 11 minutes. It's a fantastic combination. So, but you can use it and abuse it. This is, in this time, one of the most powerful practice you can do that will remove all your apprehension, the fear, your uncertainty, your shaky, your doubtful mind, and it will bring you into this very strong state that I know that all what I need to know, and I have the capacity to overcome any challenge in life. Nothing can shake me out. Yeah. And then when this is, you permit yourself, the luxury is from that foundation, I activate my heart center and I promise myself that I spend my day frequency kindness. That's my choice. This is how I choose to vibrate. Doesn't matter how insane is the time and what I face, I will stay kind to myself. That's the first thing. If you're kind, you honor your true self. This is kindness. But the other thing is toward outside, that's your frequency. So from the heart center. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly, this is another very mystical breath, just opposite. We are actually activating the 2 channels of Kundalini. So now this time we're going to only inhale to the right nostril, not to the left, only the right nostril. And we exhale with the left nostril only. It's a long, deep inhale only to the right, very solar pranayama, very long, deep. Again, you bring the energy essence of the pranayama into this Bindu cave there of the Brahma cave. And then you hold a few seconds, and then you exhale left. It's a long, deep breath. Inhale from the right nostril, blocking the left. Exhaling through the left nostril, blocking the right one. And never cross, never change. Just keep activating the solar energy. It's extremely powerful and give you a lot of prana available, and especially into the heart center. What we do to activate and contribute the meridian of the heart, which is pink, the pinky, so we do this Buddhi Mudra. By the way, do it activate. So you put the thumbs over the nail of the pinky, which is locked it, and activate the whole meridian. We have the arm 45 degrees on the side, and we move it up and down, but not very fast, just stretching it. So what you want is to pulse the energy in the meridian that goes directly activate your heart center. But it will also work on the heart muscle. Just a nice movement up and down like this. Close your eyes, and we're going to go with Satanam. So in the heart temple, it is now the time to relate, to connect with that Bindu of essence, the Satnam, my true identity, who I am beyond any. If I am not anything of my projection, I'm not a father, I'm not a son, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything. Where is my true identity? Find that essence in you. This is truly me. Yeah. In the Nabi, I am truly here. And now is I find truly me from the heart. This is the kind me. Yeah. So find it. And when you find the frequency of kindness, you be sure you are on who you are. And then intensify, expand that field of kindness. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Buddhi Mudra, the left arm going slightly up and down nicely. And with your right hand, you close the left nostril, inhale right, long and deep, and then exhale long and deep, while you are just moving the left arm up and down nicely. You don't have to do it fast. It is just nice, but very conscious. Yeah. You are pumping your kindness, literally. Here we go. So we'll do it 7 minutes for today, but when you can extend it.
Satanam, 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 Satanam. Satanam, 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 Satanam. Japaman Sada 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 Satanam. Japaman Sada
Be kind. Feel the kindness. This is who you truly are. Just kind human being.
Satanam, 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 Satanam. Japaman Sada 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 Satanam. Japaman. 'Japaman 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 Satanam Japaman Sada Satanam Japaman Sada Satanam
Open your hearts. Vibrate. Kindness. Intensify. Expand it in the whole space. And inhale deep. Arms up on the side, 45 degrees above the horizon. And open your heart center now forever. Promise yourself that this door that you see open now, you will keep it open no matter what. No reason will be strong enough to close your heart ever again. Exhale. Kindness is a very deep spiritual value that prove you human. And circumstances are here, the test of time and space, so you can prove your consistence. Be kind. It's one of the essential value we develop through practice of Kundalini Yoga. Is kindness in our communication, kindness in our relationship, kindness in the space and in the frequency. So now comes the third bindu, which is the Brahma cave, you know, this space inside. If you put a line on the top of your ears, a line from the brow point, and from the top down, you're going to find this bindu, and just around is the hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal. this whole complex, which is like the pilot system of the way you think, your mood, your emotion, everything is all directed from that place. So when we bring together the Nabi, the heart, and this Brahma center, then you are congruent, totally in resonance with the oneness field, which is all possibilities open for you. So that means we are opening up, and from that level of consciousness and frequency, we are able to resonate with the codes of the plasmic code, the light codes, and therefore being impressed by the frequency, by new constructive frequencies. And in the year to come, it will be absolutely essential to plug in every day. So you're going to be sustained in your creative process, how to create the new. Yeah? You have a very intense experience of the field of all possibilities. And we can tune in our own separate self with the whole universe. So this practice is another secret breath that is very powerful. We're gonna just nicely, like almost the hands are same level as the shoulder, but just like arms open, no big deal. You don't lock it on your, you want the spine to be erected and the sternum to be open, that now you are activate this other heart bindu. So we are holding the space with the two teachers, Time and Saturn, and the master. So you're connected to the field of the master consciousness, the ascendant masters, all the great gurus and gyanis and teachers who have succeeded in the realization of true self. They are permanently in that field. And we can elevate ourselves, ascend ourselves, so they can descend and connect to us. So that's the idea of this pranayama. We use Satanama, who it's a mantra of ending circle or vicious circle, and open the space of virtue, the virtual circle, or I would say motion. The virtue is to move. And the vicious is to get stagnant and roll like a hamster in your own belief system. The soon as you open up and cut through the Satanama, you free the space and not repeating and limiting yourself, but rather create the void of possibilities that start speaking to you. So we're going to have this pattern of breath. It's a very slow Satanama. So those who do not practice pranayama, maybe at the beginning, you're going to be overwhelmed by the breath holding. Just calm down. But the pattern is 1 Satanama. That's the inhalation. And it's like this, like we do the long, deep breath in, means I inhale, tummy, the tummy comes out, then the side of the rib bones, and then go up to the chest and finally to the collarbone. So full inhalation through the Satanama. Then you hold the breath, you lock the chin in, you lock these little muscles, the glottis, in the back of your throat, and you can draw on your face or inside the cave a double cube or an H shape. So you have a square and then another square inside 45 degrees. So this is the shape of octagon, the octagonal shape, which is the code for self-healing and healing the world. So you're going to go Satanama 8 times. So it's a slow Satanama. You just need to hold it, full capacity, 8 Satanama. And then the exhale. you bring the upper lips over the lower lips, like this. Like if you want to push your air to move a feather. But the exhalation should be for Satanama. So it's not quick and not too long, just halfway. And then inhale through the nose. One Satanama, then you hold, and then you're going to hold for 8 2 square Satanama, and then exhale 1 square Satanama. You understand the pattern? 1 inhale, 8 hold, and 4 exhale. Let's try it. It's extremely uplifting pranayama. It's very, very powerful. So you close your eyes. You bring your hands in the mudra, which is the two teacher, thumbs and index and Saturn fingers, Jupiter and Saturn together. Open arms like you welcome. You welcome the connection with the higher realm, with the cosmic frequency and codes. And here we go. When you inhale, 1, then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 8, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold,
さた
Exhale.
sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na,
Inhale.
sa, ta, na, ma, sa,
Hold.
ta, na, ma, sa, 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 ta, na, ma,
Exhale.
sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta,
exhale. Inhale deeply. Just hold this breath and link these three bindu now. Feel the space, the alignment. Observe the frequency where you are now. The clarity, the certainty, the kindness, and the sense of space, unlimited space you are in. Just in few minutes. And then exhale. These are three extremely powerful pranayama. They are like conquer the mystery and will give you access to absolutely all possibilities that you could never even imagine before. So I wish you really practice daily. And of course, tomorrow morning we start our sadhana with special Prem Sadhana, 5 o'clock, our collective Zoom for INS online sadhana. So don't miss it. It's a good start. We'll practice this pranayama. We have a new opening of a new experience in Le Martinet, which what we have practiced ourselves, which is the dark room practice that we are offering a 7 days retreat for individuals to be in the dark, which is like the marriage with your soul and letting go any sort of output and connection to the outside world. Our eyes are 80% of pranic exchange. So when you are in the dark and your eyes open, you just no exchange of prana. So you bring this prana inside. And then you start to realize so many aspects of yourself that pop up because you have no distraction, zero. It's absolutely in silence, alone. It's an amazing immersion. So we have filled up our first slot, but we are opening a new slot as it is already full. So the new slot possibility, only three slots, 3 person can join from 22nd November to 29. If you feel like to give yourself 7 day, totally a breakthrough anything you are in, and just totally make a difference, this is the time, 22nd November to the 29th. 3 slots only. And then in the end of the year, we're going to celebrate together, like we do for several years now, the 12 Sacred Night. And this is, of course, a breakthrough because the next year will be extremely opening doors for creativity in all dimensions and directions. So everyone is welcome to receive so much input to be ready for this acceleration of time in creativity for ourselves and drop behind all the entanglement and limitations. So from 26 December to 6 January, our traditional 12 night, you're welcome to celebrate. So, and of course, we have moved ourselves in a complete different paradigm. We have reviewed completely our level 1, and we decided to go for a 3 week in a row in the summer, which will be an immersion, fantastic week. So we also have it with the option online. You can follow 2 weeks online, but the immersion practical will remain mandatory, and this is live for everybody. Otherwise, we go for this 3 week. So a lot of new, just visit our website. We are excited and so enchanted to go with the move. So bless you all. Thank you for joining. Our time is now because it's never been so precious as now. Thank you for your loving heart, flying angels all over the place. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's be online together and make the change for ourselves and for the best of everyone. Love you. Spasiba. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bye-bye. Thank you for facilitating, translator, all the service, Silwan. Yeah, thank you.